Okay, getting going on day 78, and it's a beautiful sunny day. Just left the stay at Swatara shelter or hostel. Very primitive, just a big old army tent with cots. But those are the types of things along the trail that, they're perfect. If you don't, you don't have to spend much money. It's just like 20 bucks, and you can get a shower and do some laundry and dry out all your stuff. So it was a good stop. So for today, it's going to be another relatively easy day. It's not going to be a Nero, but low mileage, probably 11, 12. I've got to hike up a mountain to get there, but there's a shelter. It's called the 501 shelter. It's one of the more nicer shelters along the trail. It's kind of like the Fontana Hilton in a way. It has power, has showers. You can order pizza. I don't know if we'll do that, but maybe, we'll see. But again, it'll be a good thing because I think tomorrow we're going to do a long day, maybe even 23 miles. But it's nice to have sunny weather again. That's the big thing. So it's a good day on trail. Oh, what a great hiking day so far. It's perfect. Up on a ridge, it's sunny. Get a little cover once in a while. I get too hot. Slight little breeze. Got birds chirping. Couldn't be any better. And this is why you have to embrace the you-know-what when those days pop up, like a couple days ago. And it's just perfect today. Oh, I could hike for 30 miles. I won't, but I could. And but I'm just having so much fun, just enjoying it. I got the Beach Boys playing away in the background. Oh, good vibrations. I'm no Brian Wilson. I know it. Let's see, it's day 79? Yes, day 79, and just getting going. Going through kind of a rock field, and we've been getting more and more of these. So now we're really into that whole section of Rocksylvania that everyone talks about as you get more toward the east. And oh, it's a nice little lookout here. But I'm gonna stop here for a second. Yeah, so it's a little taxing doing the hike through these sections, and it takes a little more time. But still, it's part of the trail, and we'll work through it. Yesterday was a good shorter hiking day, and stayed in that 501 shelter. It's nice catching up with a water slide. So he's kind of hiking now with Chicken Louise and myself. And that's great. I really like that guy. He's super. He's from Massachusetts, around my age, a little younger, but it's just really nice to hike with him. So anyway, the plan for today, even with all the rocks and the weather being a little rainy, is to go 23 miles because that's the best camping situation. There's a town, small town, that far that's has a church pavilion that you can tent under, so that might be nice just to escape some weather coming in. But we'll see how that goes. It's a lot. There's also a shelter about 15 miles away, so we might all get there and decide, that's enough for today with these rocks, because again, it gets tiring and a little old going over them. but from what I understand, they sometimes clear up and you can go a little faster on flatter ground. So we'll see how that goes. Also got to watch out for snakes. It's gonna be a fun day. Oh, nice outlook. So great to have water slide back in the thing, and Chicken Louise being kind of bratty. What's up with that?
She's the girl in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, this is nice. Okay, getting going on day 80 on trail. Beautiful sunny morning. Oh, a little bit of payback for not such a great day yesterday. Boy, that was a tough hike. Got some cold rain in between. All the trails were flooded. It was a tough day. Went about 20 miles, and ended up setting up camp in a stealth area. That was nice. You know, I'd been staying in places that were more group environments, and really wanted a more of a isolated place. Chicken Louise was with me, but you know, that's great just having one person. Water slide pulled off. He was gonna stay with us, but then he ended up meeting his daughter, so that was good for him. Anyway, today I'm gonna probably go another 20 and try to keep on marching toward New Jersey. This section of the trail is pretty smooth, but we're gonna be making a drop into a small town and then probably getting into a very rocky section there. So it might be slow going. We'll kind of see how it goes. You know, also doing a lot of reflective stuff today. It's June 1st. Julie's my anniversary, and that's a tough one to miss. Very tough one. Probably the toughest one so far. All the things I've missed. You know, I've asked a few people to help out at home to maybe do a couple things for me, and that's some solace. But you know, we'll talk a bunch today, and hopefully do a FaceTime later too. That'll be nice. But yeah, it's going to be kind of a tougher day emotionally, I guess. But still, you know, that's part of trail life, and it is a beautiful day, so got that going.
Got it. 965.7 miles.
Very nice. Okay, getting going on day 81 on trail. And just a beautiful sunny day. Second one in a row, can you believe it? Feels so good. But just finished a climb up to get up on a ridge, and so a little out of breath. But coming off a very good day yesterday. Didn't start off great. I was a little bummed out about missing Julie's 9th anniversary, but then things started really shaping up. Chicken Louise and I hiked into a little trail town and found a place to get breakfast, so that was nice. And called Julie a bunch of times through the day. I ended up getting some really good miles in, did 20, did some side quests off to some cliffs that were beautiful. It was just a really good day, but it got better at the very end because Julie and I arranged to have a date. I know it sounds weird. It is weird. Everything out here can be a little different, but we didn't want to miss our anniversary dinner we usually have, so we figured, well, we'll just do it. We did a FaceTime dinner, and you know, I picked up something at the diner to get a little ahead of the pace for trail food and put on my best outfit and set up the camera in front of the tent. And Julie, she just went way out, you know. She got candles and flowers and put at the table, got our wedding goblets out, poured some champagne for both of us. She had a nice dinner, even though I couldn't have it. It was like still, you know, a nice tortellini and salmon. I could almost smell it through the, that's hard to believe, but it just was great. So it ended up being a great day. Julie's so amazing. But anyway, for today, the quest goes on to try to get to New Jersey by Thursday. It's Monday now. So I'm gonna do another, you know, 18 plus today. And weather looks like it's holding out, so it should go by okay. The trick for this whole stretch is going to be water, but there is a place we can get water about 10 miles in, about halfway there. You have to walk down a road to get to it at a hostel, but you know, that'll be enough to get us by today. So another great day ahead. All right, so what is happening?
So sunglasses on. Yep, here we go.
And then
What am I doing?
you're
Take
joining
shot
the
of
club.
Jaeger. You're joining the club.
We gotta come up with a name for the club.
Yeah.
I'm joining a club that doesn't have a name?
Jägermeisters.
The
Right.
Jägermeisters.
All right. And normally you chase this down with
With pasta
ramen
water, yeah.
soup.
With pasta water.
Just to add the warm specifically, but you know.
Now, do I bang it or do I sip it?
However
feels
however
right.
you
Yeah.
prefer. Yep.
It feels right to bang it.
I think so. There he goes down the hatch.
Nice.
Woohoo!
All right.
And now I get it because you have the glasses and the sun
Yeah,
is banging
yeah.
you.
Poetry.
Am I in the
songs for
club?
that. You're in the club.
You're in the club.
Yes! Remember,
Do you have the stickers accessible?
let me get a sticker.
Oh, now you get a sticker.
There you go.
Right?
It's pretty badass.
Wow.
It's a skeleton. It's a skeleton.
I just don't know
holding
where to
an
put it
arrow.
yet.
Congratulations,
I'll have to give it some
good
thought.
sir. Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so where are we? We're here at
we are at
Bake Oven Knob
Knob
Shelter.
right, and having breakfast.
In
good old
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania,
Nice, nice. And who do we have here? We got Broadway,
Broadway.
we got
Free
Free
Hands.
Hands,
Yep.
and we got Chicken Louise. We've been hiking with these guys for a bit, and you know, these guys are so great and they're fun, and they also carry things that a lot of people don't carry. And Free Hand, why don't you explain your coffee?
So I got the French press set up. So this is the mini French press. You can see. Let me get this off right here. Maybe if I can. It expands. So yeah, coffee, French press. the cup it comes with. I don't really use that, but I use the tin cup. So 2 cups of coffee every morning.
What's with the
that's it.
kettle?
Oh, the kettle? To boil the water.
Okay.
Yeah, boil water,
Actually
goes
have
in
a
here with the
kettle.
coffee grounds, French press it down, get coffee.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
That's someone who loves their coffee. And Broadway, I've been so intrigued by your bear can because you just fit everything perfectly in there to get probably twice as much as most people could ever get into one of those things. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's an acquired skill. There have been 2 resupplies so far that I haven't been able to fit everything in here. And both times it was a bag of Cheez-Its that I just had loose on the side. Yeah, it's very much like Jenga.
Yeah, and you just have interesting things in there, different sauces and
Yeah,
bars.
tons of granola bars. I just recently re-upped my bag of flavor, which is the only seasoning that I carry. I had one type for the whole first half of the trail. And now we've got that.
Oh.
Same hot sauce at Springer, which doctors may not recommend unrefrigerated hot sauce that long, but
Well, we all have our doctor
Yeah.
recommendations we tend to ignore.
oh yeah.
That's true. Yeah, and I know that your Pop-Tarts, you take particular interest in trying to wall those off in a way to keep them from
Yes.
getting too crushed.
Well, it's actually the opposite. I sacrifice them
You
to the
sacrifice
wall
them.
of the bear canister. So usually where these are, the Pop-Tarts will be like lined, and they're always have a significant curve, which works well because then they go into my hip belt for the day. They're already busted. And there's
That's
no
amazing.
point trying to.
That's amazing. And you guys are thinking about going 24 today, and then because you're on your way to actual Broadway itself in a week or two, and you guys are going to plan to go to New York City and watch shows and just stay up all night. That's a great plan.
The plan.
Yep.
Are we in on that plan, Chicken Louise?
Hell yeah, we're in.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. Okay, day 82, I believe. Another beautiful sunny day. Walking along a ridge. It's 3 in a row, I think. That's been great. So, yeah, we had a good day hiking yesterday. Hard day. It's long. It's 20 plus, I think. And starting to really hit some rocks. Not complaining. It's Rocksylvania, as they say. But even with that, there's plenty of spots that are flatter with carriage roads. I'm kind of on one right now. There's some rocks, but not much. So it's a mix. And the rock scrambles are sometimes fun. It's like walking on a pier, rock hopping. I do know that later today, we're going to go down to a gap and have to climb up out of it on a pretty rocky face that's supposed to be kind of hairy. So I'm not really looking forward to that too much, although you never know. But I'm having a great time for a couple reasons right now and over the last stretch. I said before that, Pennsylvania is part of my family roots, Wilkes-Barre in particular. And we have a family farmlands. It has been a farm for over 100 years, but it's beautiful farmland. And so I don't get to go out there that often because it's kind of far away. But I grew up going there a lot as a boy and just have such great memories. So of all the time I've spent on trails so far, this is the first time I really feel like a connection with something I know. I mean, these trails, even the watercolor, just a lot of it just reminds me so much of the family farm. And it's only, let's see, where is it? Let's see, it's only about 30 miles that way. I was really thinking about maybe figuring out a way to get there, spending a night there just for fun, see my cousin John. He lives out there. But it's just so hard to do, to get transportation and stuff. So there's a lot of back roads things. So the way the crow flies is 30 miles. The actual get there would probably be more like 60. And so it's not realistic, but it's fun to think about. I'm home-ish. So what do we got here? Chicken Louise, we got trail magic.
We got some trail magic. All right, let's see what's in here.
Wow. That's good
oh my
stuff.
Goodness. Wow.
And you know who this is from?
I don't know the lady. She leaves a note. But
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I walked to 309 and then I had to backtrack to go help somebody.
Yep.
And she fills this like once or twice a week for all the hikers for
Nice.
the entire summer.
Wow.
Mary Poppins.
I'm gonna take one of those ginger ales to go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think I might as well.
Cool.
Ginger ale, birch beer, root beer, orange soda. I'm gonna take a ginger ale.
Okay, about 8 miles into our hike today and at a bit of a crossroad. The AT goes up this section here, and it's been described as being particularly hairy and dangerous and scary. A lot of rock climbing, a lot of hand over fist. And then there's something called the Winter Trail, which kind of bypasses it. So, got an option. But I know what the Sarge would say. Hit the rocks. I'm going for it.
Just in time. Hey, just in time for a poem. Yes, it's just 1 minute long. It's yeah. The title is "For Flag and Flower."
And I asked him to wait before reciting the poem because I was hoping that you would be able to get a chance, because I know you like this kind of thing.
I do.
Perfect timing. Ready?
Ready.
We live in a land of make-believe. The truth is told on TV screens, but what they say our lies they scream. The light from the box is not as it seems. And so we have to be astute. Think for yourself and find the truth. But if you question America, who sells genuine, genuine, give you the boot. For what we stand is who we are. So toil away to pay for your car. Drink yourself to death at a bar. Kill yourself, lungs filled with tar. It's for the nation, so they say. Don't think about it, just give it away. Enjoy, consume, remember to pay. Liberty sold, and so is your day. Get in line, it's gonna be great. Again, you'll see, because we hate all the right people. This is their fate, to be on their knees and serve our plate. They need our money, they need it bad. The system's designed to keep them sad. Never to know that they've been had. Only the wealthy can be glad, so they say, but it's a bluff. For all they have, it's never enough. Alone in the castle's never part of the rest of the world and all of our love.
Ha! That's awesome. Okay, getting going on day 83 on the trail. Another sunny day so far. I think it'll stay that way. And it's been nice. And I had really good weather. Although yesterday, for the first time, might have been almost too hot. It got compounded because this last few days, the sections of the trail have been very limited in terms of water. So that's been hard. And last night's choice for campsites was a stealth site just above a spring, one of the only springs in the area, and you had to hike down a steep mountain, almost half a mile each way. So that was what you have to do. So yesterday was hard. Had to do some rock scrambles. One in particular that was, quite difficult, but it was the right choice. It was the bypass, but Sarge would never want me to do a bypass. And that worked out good. It was kind of fun even. But for today, still keeping on the mission to get to Delaware Water Gap and the New Jersey border by tomorrow. And so we're aiming for a shelter. It's about 20 miles away. And, it'll be probably another hard day with the heat, water shortage, and rocks. Yes, Rocksylvania has fully come upon us. But it'll be good, because then The next day will be a very short run into Delaware Water Gap, and then we can get refreshed with hostel stay and shower and all those fun things. So that'll be great. But for today, it's might be a challenge. Sunny though. All right, getting going on day 84, and just leaving the Kirk Ridge shelter. It was a hard hike a day yesterday to get there, about 20 miles over the, kind of show it to you, the Rocksylvania terrain for most of these trails you go on. And so, the problem with these eastern Pennsylvania trails isn't the big boulders necessarily, because you go over those, and I mean sometimes that's kind of fun even, but it's just a mile after mile of very difficult terrain. Right now I'm picking myself through. With each step you got to watch out for sharp, pointy rocks sticking out, and it becomes exhausting mentally, physically. So I'm gonna be glad to get that stretch done with. I'm gonna get to Delaware Water Gap in about 7 miles, so it's a short day today, which is exciting because then we'll have a hostel stay. I've been out on trail for over a week now, I think, and without having a shower or laundry or anything else, so it'll be nice to get a lot of that stuff together. I'm gonna have to stop for a second because it's just too hard to walk and talk through this stuff. But anyway, that'll be really great to get into town early, have some nice restaurant food, and we might even go to like a dinner and a jazz show tonight, a bunch of us, and that'll be fun too because it's right next to the hostel we're staying at. So that should be a good setup. It's been one of those things that's been helping to motivate for the last couple days to get through this very difficult section of Pennsylvania. So let's get this done with. Okay, that'll do it for week 12. Finished up here at Marty's Big Yellow House Hostel. It's a just beautiful place, nice antique home, keeps it up nice and lets you have your own room and bed, shower, perfect. So great way to finish up the week. So overall, very, very tough week. Maybe one of the most challenging so far. Rocksylvania lived up to its reputation, at least in the eastern half. As it got farther east, it seemed like it got more concentrated with those very difficult pointy rocks and trails. But at the same time, there was stretches that had just nice stagecoach roads that were fun to cruise across, and outlooks on the ridges that you're on. So, you got to take the good with the bad. But I'm really glad to be through Pennsylvania, and now about to go into New Jersey tomorrow. Reaching 1,200 miles, 1,300 miles tomorrow. Oh, that'll be good. So, great way to finish up tonight. Chicken Louise and I are going to go out to a jazz club, and so life on trail can have its ups and downs, and sometimes even some surprises. So that'll be a big change. I got my loaner clothes all ready to go. Love it. All right, looking forward to next week already.